Well, I have been the athletic director. So that job kind of entails hiring coaches and putting schedules together and coordinating things for facilities and anything that goes along with kind of organizing and develop an athletic program. I worked part-time for 3 years at Roosevelt as an athletic director, and then this job came open and I've been here the last 4 years. But our youngest will be a senior next year, and I was just missing too many opportunities to watch him. He's an athlete, and to do the things that dads like to do. So I just decided that it was time to go play dad a little bit more than athletic director.
Whether it's making sure the refs are there, or the gym is set up, or the uniforms get ordered, or all of those little things, the scheduling, working with the leagues and coaches and those things. There's a lot of behind the scenes work that is not necessarily visible to the kids.
I really look at it as a support job to where I can help people do their passion like I did as a student athlete probably in the beginning. So it's kind of keeping a hold of that. People, I mean, jobs are jobs, and hours and those things I won't miss, but being interactive with high school age students, I've done it for 38 years, and it keeps me a little bit young, and I love coaches and what they do for kids, and so I'll miss the people and the passion they have for doing those kinds of things. I'm so impressed with LaSalle students. Certainly we have kids that are a little bit more, I think, understanding of what their limitations are and challenge themselves in the classroom and the athletic field, and it's just very refreshing to watch people work hard at what they like to do and what they know they need to do.
He's definitely a relationship builder, so and understands the student experience and what's sort of the trials and tribulations and joys and successes that come from being student athletes. So I think with that experience, just working with coaches to help support students in that, creating programs that are inclusive, that allow for participation, supporting all levels, not just the varsity levels, but creating opportunities for us to add a JV team if we needed it. Really just creating that community that supports the kids.
Actually, I learned more probably from student athletes than they will from me anymore over all the years. I watch how people balance, and life gets busier and busier. I would just make sure that stay within your comfort zone. Don't be afraid to say, this is what I really want to do, and do it as well as you can. And right now there's a lot of outside groups that kind of, I think, pull student athletes, like you've got to be a one sport athlete or you've got to play club ball. And I just think people need to kind of follow what's best fit for me. If you want to play 3 sports, it gets harder and harder to do those things, but this is the last chance for most people to have that kind of experience and do as many things as you can while you can, and because as life goes, they get busier and you have to narrow what you do.
I would start by saying we're honored to be the last stop on his tour of education. We say we save the best for last. At least I hope he would say that. But I guess just genuinely, the competence and expertise that I hoped for when I hired him, was very present and visible to me, and I always knew I could open his door and present a scenario to him that may not have been related to athletics at all, but just sort of being a principal or being an administrator. He had that experience, so I guess I would just thank him for choosing LaSalle as his last stop, and we appreciate all that he has done for us.